Hey followers, and welcome back to a day inside the nail journey. It has been a rough past few weeks, from school to work, school to work, school to work, school to work, and then in between time, 45 minutes, kind of in between school and work. Haven't really been getting to see my kids that much, so things are just a little different, but I am in grind mode, so hopefully things will start opening up soon. But in the meantime, I'm going to show you guys a little tutorial on doing a pink and white ombre set that I did just a few days ago. Really proud of myself. So I'm just going to probably tap in a little bit, talk to you guys a little bit, drop some words of wisdom, and just enjoy the video. First, I'm getting all my tips on, cleaning up the cuticle area after I've got the tips on. Cleaning up the cuticle area is very important because it is dead skin, and you don't want to lay your acrylic on the cuticle or the skin, which will cause lifting. Lift. And we're just going to cut the cuticle off. So real quick, I just want to let you guys know, actually just let you know a little something. I have been trying to go days, to like working days so that I can have clients by the evening, but that hasn't been working out too well. So I've been missing out on a lot of clientele, only been able to do nails on Saturdays and Sundays. So I applied for a job that was internal, and I did not get the job because I am still in school and they needed someone to pretty much start immediately. Well, it kind of bummed me out a little bit, and I ended up taking that day off of work. While I was off of work, I just did some self-reflecting, and I just come to the understanding that it's just not the time for me to go to the day side yet. I've got to finish school, and I dedicated myself to this, so I have to be ready for, some of the downfalls that come with going back to school and working nights. But what I do want to say to you guys is keep pushing, keep going. If there's things that you want to do, just get out here and do it. Just do it. I mean, you make time for everything else, so make time for your goals. Make time to start checking things off of your checklist. Going back to school was something that was on my checklist that I never really put forth any effort into doing. So this year, I knew I was being elevated to new levels in my life. And it's time. It's time that I, start actually living and not just being. Be careful not to be stagnant, stuck in your mind or stuck in your thoughts, or thinking you can't go back, thinking you can't start something new, or just thinking you can't start over, period. You can definitely start over. You're never too old, never too young. And you just go at your own pace and just do your own thing. But know that everything does come with timing, and perfect, divine timing. I'm really excited about a lot of the things that I have going on. So I can feel my excitement, starting to protrude me a little bit. So that just, helped me to pull myself back a little bit, settle down, find some patience. And I'll just keep working my night job, until I'm done with school. And, I'm very confident and very trustful in the process that I won't even have to work much longer after, I graduate. So now we're just going to go in and we're going to start building our ombre, starting with the white tip. And we're going to go in with the pink behind. And we're going to use, our clear, of course, to do our blending. as you guys can tell, I'm very, very, very meticulous about the laying of my acrylic, how good I lay it. That also depends on how much work I'm going to put into shaping and filing once I have all my nails done. And I know it looks like I do a lot of wiping my brush. I do, because when I first was teaching myself how to lay the acrylic, I could never figure out how. There goes the kids. They once again will be coming in and out the video. There they go again. Like I was saying, when I first started teaching myself how to use acrylic, I could never keep my brush clean, and they used to gook up and be nasty and clunky, and then eventually they just get hard and they're no good. So now I'm very, particular about my brushes and keeping them clean. So I do a lot of dipping and wiping. I have not heard anything bad about that yet, not in class at least, about, continuously wiping the brush. But I do make sure that I have a clean brush for clean application, and it has definitely helped me a lot. And I'm just filling in the tip, making sure that it's even and consistent with my apex. And my daughter wants me to read a note that my son wrote over a month ago. I told the kids to write down some places that they wanted to go. Since I don't have very much time with them now, I wanted them to write down some places so that when I do have free time or I do have a weekend, we can go hang out and do some different things, some new and fun things. My kids don't really like when I'm not at home. They don't like me working nights, so try to accommodate them as best I can, while I'm in school and working. So we're gonna go ahead and get started on our second hand and go ahead and get these ombres laid out. One thing I noticed is I love the pinky. There's something about the pinky and the pointer finger that I love about them. So I try to make sure that all the other fingers in between are the same consistency as my pinky and the index finger. Go in with a little more ombre, add our pink, and fade it into our white. I think the apex area is my favorite part of the nail. I just like the way that I build it. I like the hump that everybody likes, well, most ladies like in the back of their nail. But it just shows like good foundation. You know that your nails probably aren't going to break as easy if they were thinner. So we're going to go in with our filing. We're going to file very minimal shape, and now we're going to go ahead. We're going to get our lamp. We are coming to the end, and they are looking good. As you see, she's filling. And I think right here was where she asked me if they teach us to use a drill in school. And I had in that moment realized I filed so good and laid the application so good, I never picked up my drill. The very minimal filing I did was with a nail file. So now we're just going to go in. We're going to do our cuticle oil before she washes her hands, just to get all the scratches off, get any excess filing dust out of the cuticle areas, the nail walls. And after she washes her hands, we're going to go ahead and get our top coat on, base coat, top coat, and we're going to finish up. And here you have it. So go ahead and subscribe, like, and share to the nail journey. It's been a pleasure talking with you guys. And remember, your time is coming. Thank you for tapping in with the nail journey.